Okay, so I posted that one with the reliner. My phone was telling me I was running out of space, so I knew if I continued with that one, then I wouldn't be able to upload it. Anyway, I wanted to, like I said, I tried to um, use the denture a few times at the very beginning, and I wasn't comfortable, and they didn't sit right, and I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to have my denture very comfortable and usable. And so that's the reason why I went without my denture for a month, um, or around a month. Um, I wanted the swelling to go down fully and everything because my dentures were not fitted for my mouth specifically. They were mass made. Um, so yeah, that was my tongue ring that did that little dip. And anyway, you see where I got it under my nail. I'll get it out in a minute. Um, my tongue's gonna be looking for that, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Um, which is not a big problem. Um, anyway, uh, it sounded like somebody was walking through my yard. Anyway, um, but I kept thinking to myself, no, I can't go without teeth. I can't go without teeth at all. Not even one day. And then whenever it really come down to it, I just didn't care. I even still leave the house sometimes without teeth and go to the store and talk to all kinds of people. I don't care. Um, if I'm not able to wear them at that moment, I'm not able to wear them at that moment, and then I'll go on about my business. Um, and I know it's a lot better for some people for the immediate dentures. With their dentist recommendations and stuff like that they get immediate dentures, and so on and so forth. And Freckle right there too. Um, but their dentist recommendations and everything, they get immediate dentures to help with the swelling, to help with the bleeding and stuff like that. I was offered immediate dentures through my regular dentist, but she wanted to take several months to do everything, and I was not. I'm not trying to wait. And I told her that. I said I can't go any longer with my teeth this way. So I said even if I don't get immediate dentures, I don't care. Um, I didn't tell her that I already had these ordered, but told her I said I don't care. And I said I just need these out of my mouth. That way I quit getting sick all the time. I kept getting I didn't get infections. Um, towards the end, I wasn't getting infections and stuff. So that wasn't my worry. I never had to take antibiotics or nothing for it. Um, but I was ready for them to be gone because I couldn't eat right. I couldn't do nothing. I eat better now than I did, without my teeth or without my denture than I did whenever I had my natural teeth. And it's still difficult, but um, I do feel better now, health wise. And it also helped me figure out the other issues, medical issues that I had that we thought were from my teeth, and it wasn't. Let's see, did I make my coffee? Yes, I did. Anyway, So, like I said, like I said, you know, I'm happy with the way that I did it, with no immediate dentures and allowing my gums to heal fully, which I still got, the extraction sites, but I have those for like a year. I still have extraction sites from the one in the very back that I had pulled a year ago. So that for me is just expected. But they're fully healed in the fact that there's no no bleeding, no swelling. I still have bone pieces that are coming out. Today I had one come out right here, which is why it's been irritated and swollen. Like right here was swollen for like a week, and I didn't know why. I didn't really look. I just kept rubbing my tongue across it, and I could feel that it was swollen. And I looked last night, and that's when I noticed. Oh God, the light's glaring. Sorry. But that's when I noticed that there was a little white spot, and I was like, okay, so I have a bone piece that's coming out, and didn't worry about it. And then this morning it came out. Okay. My phone is weird. If I'm not in a lot of light, my screen goes dim. And so will my camera most of the time. But letting the swelling go down fully, and not trying to rush it, I feel like I made the better decision for myself. So, I don't want to pressure anyone into saying, oh yeah, I need immediate dentures. Okay, now if you decide and you feel like immediate dentures are the best thing for you, then by all means go ahead. I've seen a lot of people who have had a good experience with their immediate dentures. For me myself, it's like I hear people that have immediate dentures and they're still bleeding, and still have quite a bit of swelling within a week of having their extractions done. And I didn't have that. My bleeding stopped day one after I got home. That same day, my eye had no more bleeding, and I really didn't bleed that much, hardly at all. Honestly, sorry, I keep burping. So yeah, I didn't hardly bleed much at all, and then it stopped fully that evening when I got home. And for me, I was able to eat. I ate a cup of noodles, ramen noodles, when I got home that same day, and had no issues. And I've seen people who are complaining, oh, I can't eat nothing, I can't nothing, drinking Ensures and drinking, protein drinks or whatever from they give to older folks, to get the vitamins and stuff they need. I do that as well, but I don't use Ensure. Okay. Because I'm on a certain diet. And Ensures and stuff like that do have extra sugars that I can't have. So I use this. I like the taste of this. It doesn't have that much sugar. It has, collagen protein, whey and collagen proteins, and grass-fed butter and MCTs, which are healthy fats. So I drink that with a bit of milk, one egg, raw egg, and a little bit of ice, and I blend it up, and that's what I do for myself. I also have this that I add to my foods when I'm cooking them, and I also add it to my coffee. And this is the MCT oil, and it's 100% pure coconut oil, high in C8 caprylic acid. So, and it has no flavor, no smell, no nothing. So I can just add that into my coffee, or I even, when I cook my eggs and stuff like that, I put a little bit in there when I'm cooking my eggs and stuff. So in that way, I'm getting the vitamins and stuff that I need. And I need to get this out of my nail now, because if not, then I'm going to have to use a file later. Huh? See? No more. Came out pretty easy. This stuff is supposed to be acrylic, but it's very soft, cushiony stuff. And it stays soft and cushiony and like movable, no matter what. And so yeah, I mean, now I've had them in for a good 15 minutes. Huh? So let's see. Ooh, wow. I may not have to use adhesive anymore. It don't want to come out. Huh. Wow. I wonder if that's what my grandma did. My grandma never really used adhesive, and her dentures never fit. I remember, I didn't even know she had dentures until I was probably about 10. Didn't realize that that's what it was. I always used to ask her all the time, how come you can pop your teeth out, but I can't? When I was little. And then I remember when I was about 10, then that's when I actually seen her without her teeth. She was cleaning them. I had gotten up early that day and to get ready for school when she mostly raised me. And she was in the bathroom cleaning her dentures. She was one of those people that she did not want to be seen without her teeth. I don't know why. She wasn't vain by any means whatsoever. She was really old-fashioned. So, I don't know. I don't know why it was that she always had to have her teeth in. But she would never go through the day. She immediately would get up and go to the restroom like everybody does first thing in the morning, go pee. And as soon as she was done, she'd brush her dentures and then she'd put them back in her mouth. Now I think I figured out where I get this part up here from, where it sits just a wee bit lower on this side than it does on this side. Mine is on the top, but my grandma's was on the bottom. She would use one of those C-bond strips and fold it in half and put it in one side of her denture. And that was it, just to raise it up enough to where it was even with the other one. The other side. And then she would go about her business. But I didn't grow up with no Fix-A-Dent or Poly Grip or anything like that. She had C-bond strips for the bottom denture, and that was it. But she always talked about how her dentures were ill-fitting. They didn't fit her right. They were too big and stuff like that. But I never seen them fall out of her mouth. I never seen her sneeze and them come loose or anything like that. it was always, she would just do this, and then she'd pop her teeth out and stick them out of this and pop them right back in. Even the bottom ones, she didn't care. And I think that was around the first time that I seen her without her dentures. And I had asked her, I think, later on that day, I'm like, Grandma, what do your dentures look like? What does your teeth look like? So that's when she took them out and showed me. And she had a huge, huge denture. My grandma was not small by no means whatsoever. Anyway, she was a huge Indian woman. We called her Amazon. Because she was a huge woman. Not like, well, she was fat too, but she had 13 kids. And she was a good cook. We never went without food, ever. And, but she was really big. Her hands were twice the size of mine, in length. Like, even with my nails included, from the bottom knuckle right here, where it connects to your hand, from there past the tip of my nails is how long her fingers were. And then her fingers were this big around. So she's a big old woman. Plus she was over 6 foot tall. And jet black hair and almost black eyes. And until she got older. And of course, my grandma was almost 90 years old when she passed away in 2011. She was in her 60s, I think, when I was born. Yeah. Just turned 60, I believe. Because she was 42 when my dad was born, and I was born when he was 17. So my grandpa was almost in his 50s. And when my dad was born. And he died when I was 12. He was 76 years old. That was in 1995. Anyway, and he never had dentures. His twin sister never had dentures. His baby brother and his baby sister did. Only met them a couple of times, though. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I made a better decision for myself of going, that short period of time, a month, with no teeth. I think it did it better for me. Everybody has their own choice. But yeah. So, I think I'll go ahead and get off of here, because I've already did one 20-something minute video, I think. And, so y'all go watch it. It's, doing my reliner and how it turned out. And I will see y'all later. I wasn't able to say it in the other one. I just went ahead and stopped it and put it up. So like and subscribe if you're not already. If you are, then I appreciate you every day. And no matter what time it is that you're watching this movie, have a good one. Or video. Have a good one. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.